Okay. It says we are live for part one. Not sure when part two's coming, but this is part one for right now. So for while part one is going, I'll just wait for some of you guys to come in until I get the call for dinner time, and then we would continue on with part two. But right now, the with no call right now, waiting for it, that makes it part one. So part two, I'm not sure when part two's coming, but should be very relatively soon. But for right now, I'm just going to wait for some of you to come on in first. And then when we get a sizable enough amount of people, we'll play. Hey, Spirit Stalker. How are you doing? I hope things are going better for you. Hey, Steve. We're waiting um, for a sizable amount of people to come in. As soon as we get as soon as we get about four or five people, I think we could start doing some questions until I get the in until I get the call for dinner. But I haven't yet, so said this is perfect time to do part one. That first list that we have 136 questions and answers. I think from this first list that Shane Camp sent us, we just have about 30 questions left on this one, and then we go to the next part. So it won't. So I don't think it will be long before we jump into the next list. It'll just depend on how well you guys will be able to answer the questions. Right, right, Steve. It's like Shane sent me three. Remember, she probably about a month ago or two, she sent me three different lists with lots of questions and answers, and I think she was like, okay, I think that should keep you busy for a while. What's up, Nabob? How are you doing? Hey, decent guy. Oh, don't want to work. Well, I can understand how that feels, Nabob. It's kind of like I don't want to work, tomorrow, tonight or tomorrow night, but I'm gonna have to. Of course, Friday and Saturday night is when we'll have the herd crowd in. I don't think it was too bad last week because people were probably home for Thanksgiving weekend. I have a feeling though, tonight the Friday nights are gonna pick up again, and we're gonna be like packed. I just have that feeling. Anytime we have a high school or college game, we're usually packed or running over big time. 6 to 7 day weeks. Don't pull yourself too hard, Nabob. We can now at my job we can work 6 days a week if we want to, but they say you can't work 7 days a week though. So, but hey, I'm fine. If I just get the five, like I did last week, out or just these past couple days. And I'll tell you, you know how you got to get outside and sometimes have to get outside, take out boxes or trash. You got to bundle up when you go outside because it is cold out there. Yeah, it also I know what you mean, Nabob. It also depends on your occupation. So yeah, if an entrepreneur, if you're an entrepreneur, got to do what you got to do. Basically, what you said. Yes, because I remember getting off last night and going to my car, and of course I turn on my cell phone and I ask Siri, what's the temperature, and she tells me it's it's 18 degrees outside. I said the funny thing is that we've got a freezer and a cooler, and I remember someone walking into the cooler, and I was like, oh wow, the cooler's warmer than it is outside. He's like, yep, cooler. It's like maybe in the teens or 20s outside. The cooler is 38 degrees. That'd be, that'd still be cold, but that'd be warmer than what we had outside. Right. Got to be grateful. Because some people don't get the opportunity to get jobs like this. Got to be lucky on the ball. Hold on. That okay. Sorry about that. I had a call, and I'm not sure if you can tell which one it was because when you see me putting my socks on, yeah, I've got the call to dinner now. I've been on here for almost 9 minutes, so I figure I hold it out till 10 minutes with you guys, and then I'd come back for part two. Like I said, part one was going to be. I said I knew part one was going to be short, so that's definitely a short part one. Would you say it's going to be 20 degrees here tonight? It's 30 degrees now. Let me let me see what Siri says is here right now. Let me ask her. What's the temperature? She guys just take a minute to load. It's 29 degrees outside. So about the same temperature you have, Nabob. Well, don't worry, decent guy. Like I said, after dinner, I'll be right back with part two. Like I said, it was a short part one, and yeah, because I knew it was going to be short because I came on late, and that definitely was a short part one. But like I said, you guys, you guys wait about 30-45 minutes, and then I will be back with part two. So maybe 30-45 minutes. So let's see. At the top of the hour, expect me back. So it's it's 11 past the hour right now, 6:11 right here. So I should be back here by at least 7 with questions. So have fun. Adriana does need to play around with us. I do because she has come in my streams. You know, she's just said hi and then she's left. Figure Adriana, I figure she's just not much of a talker. I tried to. I saw her. I saw that she was live yesterday, and I tried to go in her stream, but she already privated it, so I couldn't. Yep, that's absolutely right. I almost said that's right, decent guy. No, oh, I was meaning to say that's right, Nabob. I'll see you guys in 49 minutes. Until then, well, 48 minutes at the latest. I could get back before 7. And I think it'll be probably between 30 and 45. But yeah, 7 at the latest is when we'll get back and get with the questions. But until then, I should be off to have my dinner. So for me right now, it's bon appetit. And thank you. And yeah, like I said, by the top of the hour at the latest, I'll be back. Could be earlier, but I think by no later than the top of the hour. So I'll see you guys at the top of the hour in 47 minutes at the latest. Until then, I'm gonna go ahead and have dinner, and I'll see you guys after dinner. Peace.